Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Surabhi. How are you?
I'm very well and very excited after reading your chapter. Sarah, tell me what motivated you to write this chapter?
Well, when I was approached about the project of writing a chapter, I knew exactly what I wanted to write about straight away. And I've written about financial literacy with regards to women. It is a fact that there is a huge gap in financial literacy between different socioeconomic groups. And when you look at that through the angle or lens of gender, that gap gets even wider. Financial literacy is not just about understanding investing and financial terms, which of course are also important. It's also about behaviors and values and attitudes towards money. And I strongly believe that in this day and age, it's not a skill set reserved for the elite. It's a basic life skill that everybody should possess. Your chapter is called The Perils of Privilege, which I found very interesting. What did you mean by that?
The perils of privilege. It's been so many years, but there's one soundbite which has stayed with me, and that is privilege is not seen by those who have it. This was so hard hitting for me. It made me think, introspect. At that time, I didn't imagine I would write about it, but here it is.
And you did write about it. And one of the things as I was reading your chapter that I picked up on is that there was a point when you realized that you were privileged. Can you tell me more about that?
So there was not one incident or a point in time in my life that I realized that. Now that you ask me that question, it was the way I was brought up. My parents made very sure that my brother and I realized that we were privileged. This was a very common dinner table discussion at our house. We were made aware of the food that's on the table, the schools that we went to. A very healthy discussion on the fact that there are people around us who don't have the same as we do. In fact, when you grow up in a country like India, you don't have to look far and wide to see the disparity. It's everywhere, Sarah. And that is when I realized very early on in life that I was privileged. You write about financial independence and the importance of it for women. What suggestions do you have? Can you give us some quick tips before even the readers go to the book?
The most basic is talk about money. I mean, a lot of people, it's a topic people shy away from. You know, certainly when I was growing up, we didn't talk about money at the dinner table. And even today amongst my female friends, it's not a topic that gets brought up very often. But why? Money's not a dirty word. Why is it a bad thing to talk about salaries and savings and the future? I think that we need to normalize it more. And so that is my kind of major advice, I guess, for individuals. Don't be afraid to ask questions, to talk about it, and to care about, what's going on with your friends and, are they thinking about the future? I wanted to ask you as well. Okay, so you talk about you were raised in this environment where you were well aware of your privilege, and in the book, I also noted how you went on to kind of leave your hometown and, explore the world and take on various roles. But when did you start, focusing on helping the less fortunate?
We don't have to be a certain age or have a certain bank balance to start helping the people around us. Unfortunately, I realized this very late in life, that equity is beyond just a monetary equalizer. We could help people in so many other ways. We could start young, even before earning what we think we need to earn before we start helping others. So that was the starting point. It started late for me, but I hope I inspire others to start young and with whatever little you have, with your time, with your listening. It's so much more than financial help. And thank you for your time today. I look forward to the book now.
Yes, me too. It was really great chatting with you. Thanks for, all the great questions, and can't wait for the book to come out.